Namaskar, IAS aspirants. After a long time, I am addressing you. Nowadays, I am sitting in IAS mock interviews. I would like to share some important points related to my experience in interviewing the candidates as a member of mock interview board. A candidate belonging to Bihar with father having original residence from Begusarai and mother from Purnia was able to tell me that both these districts fall in aspirational district program. Then I asked, what is this about? Then she told that there are 112 aspirational districts, many in Bihar, which are bottom line districts, and these are to be considered for cooperative federalism, center and state cooperation with low hanging fruits to be used to increase its economy. Then per month competition is to take place, and since 2018 these districts have come up very well, as DM is coordinating to the best of her capabilities. She could satisfy on this ground. Then I asked why Purnia has got flood problem. Then she told me that it has got confluence of 5 rivers including Ganga, Gandak, Kosi, etc. and water flooding is there. And then she shared that Purnia name is derived from Puran Devi temple. About her mother's teaching job, she could tell that the ASER report, ASER report 23, by which it was found that there is a very good students' attendance in the schools, but class 6 or 7 students could not solve or read the problems related to class 3. She also shared with Pratham initiative for assessment status on education report. Then we asked other questions related to current affairs, which she hesitated to tell us. But her hobbies, that she worked on waste to energy, Swachhata program, she could answer very well on this. On hobbies, she shared that she is interested in watching documentary, and when I asked whether you have seen the short awarded documentary, she immediately told that Elephant Whisperers was Indian entry and got Oscar award for short documentary. We could assess that she had excellent knowledge about her background, but hesitated in some SDG goals, current affairs like who got the Grammy Award recently, and why Indian foreign policy needs some twist for Maldives, etc. So the board assessment was that the candidate knew very well about her background, everything related to herself, father, mother, her hobbies, and could answer certain questions except a few 2-3 questions related to general knowledge. We rated her very high. In another interview, a candidate mentioned about his hobbies as volleyball, badminton, cultural programs and music, horse riding. When we asked about what is rank of India in volleyball or who are the heroes, he could not answer. Then about horse riding, he could only give some idea, trot, etc. But whether India got any medal in horse riding in Olympics, he hardly answered these questions. As to why he wants to become IAS, he said in class 10, I met district magistrate, and since then I decided to join civil service. When we asked as to why he did engineering and not went for political science or public administration or other subjects for BA honors, his reply was not full of confidence. He was shaking his hands all the time, and also he was not looking at other members. But he had good knowledge of current affairs and general questions asked. We rated him in the category good and very good, and then advised him that he should be properly dressed up, not in casual clothes, but with coat and tie. Avoid shaking hands and making an expression with face, and also look at other members while replying. Now, third member candidate was from IIT Delhi, and in hobbies, he did not leave anything to imagination, as he filled up in sports activities, in Vindhyachal hostel, football team, in cricket, in badminton. He was number one, debate number one. But when we asked certain questions related to certain activities, his replies were not to our full satisfaction. He had good knowledge of international affairs, but when we asked why he has taken anthropology as a subject, his reply was that I liked this subject. Then we asked whether he knows something about Aboriginal tribes in India. Initially, he said no, but when he was told, have you heard about Sentinelese, Jarvas, and other, then he remembered all those Aboriginal tribes, could answer certain questions. So his reply on anthropology started with shaky reply, but could recollect all this. Then during interview, we encouraged him and he got confidence. Then later part related to economics and other as to why he wants to join IAS, he was very confident in applying all these things. About his own background of Jhunjhunu district, he could very well answer fresco painting, migration of big industrialists to Kolkata and Bombay, then Mandava and Navalgarh, heritage conservation is taking place with Asian Development Bank. He could satisfy the board. We assessed him after taking interview that now you have filled up so many things in your hobby. Please focus on your details so that you should not be found wanting in replying the hobby related questions. My 2 cents for the candidates appearing for the interview is that they ought not have mentioned all these activities in their hobby, but they cannot change now. So what they can do in 10-15 days interview time left before actual interview in the UPSC, they should learn more and more about their hobbies. For example, if it is badminton, then they should know Thomas Cup, Asia Cup, our Chirag and Enki Reddy, all about our wins. Prakash Padukone, when he got All England Championship, then Pulela, Gopichand and all that. So our point is hobbies, you must concentrate on every point you have mentioned. If you mention music, then you should know the latest, that Shakti was awarded Grammy in 66th Grammy Award function to Zakir Hussain, Mahadevan and 2 others. Then also you should know Oscar Award won by Rajmouli in Natu Natu song. So my tips are that once you have mentioned about hobbies, you should go through hobbies details fully. Also, if you have studied in Jodhpur, done engineering from IIT Delhi, and you belong to Rajasthan, then you must know about Delhi, Jodhpur, and of course Rajasthan, your home city. IAS qualities, you must remember that there are All India annual performance appraisal rules in which 8 traits or attributes are there on which a civil servant is assessed. Then there are 6 functional competencies which are required to be seen by the board. Then these are sense of responsibility, coordination, able to inspire subordinates, initiative, teamwork, empathy towards weaker sections, emotional stability, moral courage and professional integrity. These all qualities are not required in other things, but in civil service or maybe in defense or other. But political astuteness should be there. These are the challenges which are faced by civil servants, particularly who are going to become IAS officers. So, dear friends, I will come again with another episode. Daily interviews I will share with you as to what are hits and misses of the candidates, so that you are very well prepared for your interviews which is coming up soon. All the best, dear friends. Thank you.